You know, one thing I like to get the kids to do is when we're out on the beach to fill in the holes.
Yes.
A lot of people dig and they have a lot of fun, that's great.
Yep.
But just filling them back in so that when they finally hatch and they're on their way, they don't get
Yeah, I mean,
stopped.
it plays a big role.
Yeah.
And have those lights off. And it's really cool technology to be able to use that different color to help them find the moonlight.
It's probably nice and clear out for the moon tonight.
Well, we have some rain over some of the turtles out there for tonight, but we're going to get more storms, I think, especially by the morning hours.
Okay.
And some of that back end of that morning commute is going to have some pretty good little thunderstorms. So let's start right there. We will see basically temperatures staying in the low to mid 80s where we are right now. And unless we get any rain, we won't cool much. This is the only activity that I'm following right now, and it's going to basically stay offshore. But there's a boundary right here. And so these are kind of forming along that boundary. And as we go through about 2:30 to 3:30 tonight, tomorrow morning, overnight, with that boundary here, I think we're going to pop up some of them over land. You can see the storms falling apart just offshore. Beautiful night out there, to be honest with you. I mean, looks really good. Looking off to the west here from downtown St. Pete. It feels muggy, let's be honest. 84, most areas actually in the mid 80s, and it feels like 93 degrees right now at 11:18. The actual air temperature in St. Pete's 85, 84 in Tampa and Port Manatee, 82 in Lakewood Ranch. Dade City's about 81. We had some 70s for inland locations because we had rain-cooled air and the wind's off the water, so it's obviously warmer along the coast, but look at the feels like temperatures right now. Mid-90s, Sarasota and Venice, 88 in Clearwater. That number's really high for St. Pete, but it's mid-90s is what it feels like. Now, tomorrow, Citrus County has a heat advisory in effect. You'll get a little bit more sunshine. More of the storms will be down here towards the Tampa area, and as a result, you'll get actually a little bit warmer. Now, let's talk about the planning. This is 11 o'clock tonight. A couple showers will start to develop here in the next hour or two, but most of it holds off to at least after 2:30, 3:30. This is 3:30 in the morning. Watch what happens by the time we get to around 8 in the morning. See these showers along the coast? One or two popping up. Not a lot, but there will be one or two. And then watch as we go through the morning hours. 10:30. Really starting to see it fill in here along the coast. Now, Highlands County, you don't get as much until later in the afternoon. And in fact, as we get towards about 5 o'clock, if this holds, most of the rain stays in the Tampa area, especially Hillsborough and Polk County, and stays just north of Highlands County and Hardy and DeSoto. But I think we'll get some more down along the coast, the beaches of Manatee and Sarasota, which could actually use some. Now, that's Wednesday. Let's look at Thursday. This is 3:30 in the morning. Here we go. Another chance for showers, right? Watch that line of showers and storms coming through around midday on Thursday. Yeah, and there could be a couple good thunderstorms in here with some gusty winds as well. So we're going to keep a very close eye on those. And then we're going to probably be soggy, I think, most of Thursday. All right, so we have a weather impact alert for Thursday. In fact, I'm just doing it all the way through Sunday because we're going to be soggy through the upcoming weekend. So here's our rain chances mid to late morning tomorrow through early afternoon at least, and then decreasing in the late afternoon and evening hours. Rain chance Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can see the coverage here. I just went 70% chance all the way through. And we're going to have to work the timing for each day, and it's going to fluctuate, but we're thinking more late morning into midday for each day right now. Look at all of this rain through the beginning of next week. I mean, it's not great for beach weather, but it's certainly what we need for the drought, right? We'll take that. Now, you can tell when we change this pattern up. Look when we start to get a little bit warmer. Monday into Tuesday. That's right. That's when we'll start to see a little bit more of a drier pattern. We'll get back to a little bit of an easterly wind for a while. But between now and then, especially Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this red you see here is our way of saying weather impact alert. Not necessarily severe, but definitely more rainfall than what we're used to, so it will be inconvenient for sure. Keep checking back with these forecasts. We'll get the timing for you each day.